growing up poor, I never really had a chance to go out and buy Lunchables or buy the Star Cuisine or this and that. Like I never had a chance to do that. My mom was one of those people that was like, if you're gonna eat garbage, then at least it's gonna be cheap garbage, and I just make you some at home. And I would always get like everything they had, but like at home. And I guess you could say it's better because it was homemade, but it was still like it's just a really shitty lunch. You know what I mean? Like I much prefer just actually like getting normal food, but that's just me. I never had Lunchables. I've never had Star Cuisine. But I'll say this: the new Lunchlys that came out, it looks fucking the same. It looks exactly the same, but it just looks so much worse, and I don't know why. I mean, I never had a want to buy Lunchables, but I want to try these so bad, only because it's just so minimal, like so fucking minimal. And I love the advertising because obviously this is for kids. Like it is very obviously for kids. I mean, it has the three biggest YouTubers right now for kids. Like have fun for lunch. Because who doesn't want fun? Who the fuck doesn't want fun? The Grinch? Fuck no, no. Everybody wants fun. So when are you gonna have it? At lunchtime with these bad boys right here, and it's just so crazy to me how it just looks like it just feels so bad. It really does because you get three items in every single like package from what I've gathered. It's a pizza, Feastables, and Prime. And something they're really big on for some reason is just advertising Prime. Like make sure you have all your electrolytes because that's what really matters here. Your electrolytes. And it's so crazy to me because it's just like why the fuck would anybody care about having electrolytes, especially kids? Like, well, obviously kids don't care about having electrolytes. I guess it's more the parents. But it's like, oh my fucking god, that's so crazy to me because it just ugh, it looks really bad. And then the brand story here. It's changing the grab and go game with an innovative approach that prioritizes quality ingredients and delicious flavors. Like here to fuel fun for the lunchroom, blah blah blah, with a prime hydration and a Feastables bar, blah 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 blah. To great quality and taste. There's no better value on the market. Remember, leave no crumbs. Haha, hell yeah. Because you don't want to leave any of those motherfuckers around. But it's just so crazy how it's like you're innovating, what's it called? Innovative approach to prioritize quality ingredients and delicious flavors. My guy, none of this feels innovative or creative. It really fucking doesn't. Like it's just Ritz crackers, tortilla chips, and maybe pepperonis are different, maybe, but it just feels all the fucking same. And then when you look at it and you compare like the things, because this is what they have. This is literally what they have. It's a matter of like, okay, the same protein, okay, less calories, more electrolytes, because that's what matters. The electrolytes. I don't know why. It's just a huge difference, and then sugar. Like, okay, okay. What about the next one? The pizza. Literally, like everything's basically the same. The biggest difference is the electrolytes and the fucking sugar. But it's the difference is not innovative. It's not like a 1 to 2 difference. Like that's fucking crazy to me. Like what the fuck? And again, with the electrolytes, that's just something that they're really like focused on, and it's so weird to me. Someone who I 100% recommend you go watch like
Parent
about this
input
is
on
because
this. I
this.
would not recommend that their child drink this for lunch. But I also wouldn't recommend that they drink this, or even something like this. In fact, I wouldn't recommend anybody just drink hydration electrolyte beverages for the heck of it. We've become so obsessed with shoving electrolytes down people's throats, and it's time to talk about it. Welcome back, everybody.
Basically, this is an actual doctor with an actual MD, and like he studied like all of this and this and that. And I trust him personally. I trust him and who he is as a person, and the fact of what he brings out to the community. And I would recommend go watching this because he is 10 times more knowledgeable than I could ever be in any way whatsoever. And I really hope that like this just gives you the truth about all of that. Because in all honesty, in all honesty, I just hate it so much. I really do. And I only hate it because it's just something that has no fucking like what's it called? It has no benefit. It really does. It's literally just a cash grab because it's like the three biggest YouTubers. And it's whatever. I mean get your bag, I guess, but you're already rich. Like honestly, like your audience is mostly kids and you know that they're going to go for something that you're going to advertise. And I just hate that so much that these have literally like no benefit. And it's not a matter of like, oh, but they sell candy and this also have no benefit. It's a matter of them like advertising that there is a benefit, advertising that it's like really good for you or this or that, blah blah blah. When it's really not. It just feels so like robotic and so just like not how I wished it would do it. Because for example, with Mr. Beast, when he released the Feastables or whatever, like I was obsessed with them for a while. I don't know why, but I was obsessed with them. But I knew I was eating candy. Like at the end of the day, no matter how you looked at it, I mean, candy was candy. You know what I mean? It was not good for you. It was something that you eat as a snack or whatever every once in a while. And it just feels like okay, that's what's advertised. And then another piece of like drama that came out from this, Dan TDM made a post about like talking about this, and I just believe in it honestly. And it's like I can't say, well, you can read it yourselves honestly, but this is just something that I believe in. That this is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better, and I agree with this so much. But from what I've seen, Logan Paul and KSI both went after him. In that same vein of them going after them, like FGTV and Squiddy did stand by him and were like, you know what, Dan TDM is right, because in all honesty, Dan TDM, like, I don't know, it's just so funny how everybody sided with him, not because he's wrong, but just because nobody sided with these three people. Nobody did. And then Logan Paul responded with this, which is like, oh, whatever. Basically saying, you know what? You don't like it, don't eat it because this is better because it doesn't have lead. And I just love this right here because it's not saying that it does have it. It's saying it was filed against blah, 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 whatever. Basically, Prime does have lead. And it's just so funny to me. Like, I love that. But I also love people standing behind the NTDM. I couldn't find it, but I mean, it's true, and he's right. I 100% stand behind him as well. And I know it doesn't matter at all whatsoever any opinions about like me because I'm just nobody out here, but it's just so crazy to me. Like I really hate how far that YouTubers will go just to make money off of their fans, and it's obviously not the first time because like obviously Logan Paul already has a history of scamming his fans or whatever, and then like all this shit going on with Mr. Beast and this and that, blah blah blah. Like I just hate it. I really hate it so much because at the end of the day, I mean, I find like stuff like their content, I guess you could say, to be either goofy or just like whatever. You don't like my content, don't watch it. You know, that's just something that okay, whatever. If I'm gonna put trash out to the world that's in the form of a video, it doesn't matter because I mean, whether it's good or bad, I mean, it's just a video. It has literally zero effect on anybody. But you're releasing food to children and you're advertising it as good when it's clearly not good for somebody. Or in the fact that it's clearly not good, it's just not like as good as you're advertising it. And I hate it. I really do. I'm gonna try it. I really am. Mostly because I've never tried Lunchables and I just want this to be like a my first experience with it with YouTubers that are just money hungry. I would love to try that. But regardless, I mean the fact that it's advertised to kids, for kids and whatever, it's just not for me. And I wouldn't really buy this for anybody, well, for my kids or my nephews and nieces or whatever. I wouldn't buy this for any of them. But at the end of the day, I mean, the world is the way it is and people are money hungry no matter what. And I don't care how you look at it. It just looks really, really bad, honestly. And yeah,